Hey crafters, it's Janet with Crafting It Up in Creation. So it's another week for my 2019 Make It Merry Christmas Ornament series. So this week I'm going to make little tiny ladders that can go on your Christmas tree. I'm super excited about these. Now every week I am making new ornaments to give you new ideas of ornaments you can make for yourself, for a craft fair, or even inexpensive gifts or like bag toppers to give to family members or friends. And I hope to give you a lot of different ideas that you could take away from these. So this week I'm going to feature these little Christmas craft sticks that are from Hobby Lobby. They're $3.99 regular price, which I don't think is a bad price, but everything is 40% off Christmas, so that makes them $2.39. I'm going to use some of this twine from the Dollar Tree, and then these Canadian pine stems that are $2.99 are really awesome. There's 24 pieces in there, and I'm going to actually use wire cutters and cut these up and add them to the ornaments as well. Now I'm going to use a few different other supplies that I don't go over everything, I don't believe, because I've used a lot of the same materials from the get-go. And I'm in hopes of bringing you ideas of different things you can do if you buy some of the same supplies. So the first one I'm going to do, and this took a little bit of thought process on how I wanted to do this to make a rope ladder. I used some painter's tape and I taped these apart in the width of the sticks and decided where I wanted them to go. And I use a little bit of hot glue to hold them in place. And this is a temporary hold because that hot glue will pull right off of those sticks. But it's a good temporary hold, and then I'm going to go back and add the twine around each of the edges. And this works out really well. I cut it, of course, 6 different pieces, and I try to take them around the edge of the ladder piece in a crisscross fashion. And I'm going to try to show that as much as I can up front. Hopefully at the end you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, because I feel like my hands just sort of get in the way. These were so much fun to make. I happened to see the little sticks there. I knew I was going to plan to use them for something for Christmas, but then I was like, oh, I know what I want to do. It was like a little epiphany. I hope you guys are enjoying this video series. If you do, make sure you hit that like button down below and hit the bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Starting October 20th, I'm going to do a week-long special where I do a different ornament every day that week. And I'm going to do a giveaway that Wednesday and that Friday. So you need to make sure you like the videos. Make sure your privacy settings are set so that I can look back and see that you have a comment on the video and that you like my page. So this is what it looks like after you wrap it, and it looks so good. Oh my gosh, I was in love with doing these this way. The first one I did, I have to admit, did not turn out so great. And then I got that idea to tape the pieces down and just hold it into place. As you can see, they sort of are a little bit skewed as far as length, but once you hang it on the Christmas tree, it doesn't really make a big difference. Now I had those extra pieces hanging down, and I just tie those in a knot so I can use that as my hanging element. This is some greenery that I got from Michael's last year on clearance. And it kind of has like a little bit of a frosted look to it. These are handmade holiday floral picks from Joann's this year. I love this little squiggly part. And then this one had a little bit different colors. Now, I picked this one up the other day from Joann's as well. It has these cute little like styrofoam balls on it, so I cut a little piece off of it as well. I'm going to hot glue it down. I think the layered look just looks so pretty with these. I'm going to add one of my little rusty bells to it. I'll link that video in the iCards above in case you're interested. And then I take a little lighter and singe some of the pieces to the twine just to even it out so they're not hanging all over the place. Now these little lanterns are from Walmart. They're $1.98 for the 3 of them. And I absolutely love them. They kind of mimic the same as the bigger ones that are from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to pull off the little pine cone and the greenery on it. And then put a string of hot glue and kind of just hold it in place until it stays. Now I wanted to show you also there's a different way to make the ladder itself. And I'm going to hot glue these 2 pieces together. I'm going to place them apart as well. And then I'm looking at them and they kind of bend in. So I'm like, oh, let's make it look like it's shorter at the top. And then I try to place these, you know, so far apart on the ladder as well. I absolutely love how these come out. Now I did make another ladder that I didn't push in the 2 top parts to it. And you'll see that one at the end. I kind of show it more at the end in a little bit slower motion. But I'm going to do the twine the same exact way, except for this one, the previous one that I did, the sticks ran right there where those 2 met, so I didn't have to worry about it. I used twine to kind of go around and crisscross. But for this one, I ended up just taking some twine and going around it. I even add a little bit of extra hot glue about midway through so it will hold it. And then I put it on there. You could use the little pine stems as well to kind of hide that. But I figured, you know, if this was in a little fairy garden or anything, then holding it together with the twine would be the natural way it would be anyway. I bumped the camera there. But this is just like the other one. I'm just going to wrap it in crisscross fashion just to kind of hold that in place and reinforce that. Because that hot glue will not hold these, and there may be other glue that you could use if you don't want to use the twine to go around it. But I thought it gives it that farmhouse look. Or, you know, fairy garden look if you want to go for something like that. I think this would look really cute hung down on one of the bottom branches of the tree to look like maybe somebody's going to be able to climb up into it. And then I'm going to use one of these little tags that I got from Walmart, and I'm going to hot glue it in place. And I'm going to add a little greenery to this one as well. They have some boxwood that's at Walmart right now that kind of looks like it's got a snow finish to it, and that's what I'm adding to it right now. They were 99 cents. If it's anything like the eucalyptus, I would run and get some now because I am still looking for some $2 eucalyptus again, and they have not gotten any back in. This little poinsettia flower was from Hobby Lobby as well. So I'm going to add it just to cover up the hole to the Merry and Bright tag. And then I decided to go back in and add me a little candy cane in there too, because I thought maybe that would just give it a little pop of color on the other side. And then that's the finished one. And I'm going to go through and show you all the different ones that I made. Now I did, when I singed the twine on this one, it actually singed all the way through. So I glued it back together and put that little button up top that looks like a snowflake to hide that. But this came out so cute. I absolutely love these little ladders. And I've still got tons more sticks to use. Like, I used a lot in these, but not too many. And I've got another idea that I want to use these with, but I'm going to save that for another video and maybe make it one of the ones that I use in my week-long special. So let me know down below. I know a lot of you last week told me that you've been really enjoying this series, and I so appreciate that so very much from the bottom of my heart. Honestly, more than I can say. And last week's video has actually had the most views so far, so thank you so much if you watch that, or you're and you come back every week. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, you can go back and check that one out. I'll link a playlist here at the end of the video as well. But like I say, making ornaments is like my passion. This is giving me a little bit of a fun release time. Like I say, just a lot of different things going on in the background right now, but I hope to make this still fun for you all, and hope to give you lots of ideas and different things that you could do with a lot of the same supplies. Even on this one, I added some of the little bead garland to it. You'll have to tell me what you think. If any of these are your favorite, or you like them all, or you don't like them at all, let me know down below. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by and spending time with me. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I hope you get a moment to craft it up. Take care.